Hello everyone, assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Today we're gonna solve an easy LeetCode problem, number 70, climbing stairs. So basically you are climbing a staircase. So there is a staircase, okay? It takes n steps to reach to the top. So basically let's say n is 5, this means that there are 5 steps, okay? 5 steps. So n is the number of steps in the staircase. So basically each time you either climb 1 or 2 steps. So each time you can climb a step or you can climb 2 steps. In how many distinct ways can you climb to the top? So this is the question. In how many distinct ways can we climb to the top? So the length of the staircase is n. Each time we can take 1 step or 2 steps. In how many distinct ways can we climb to the top? So basically he gives us 2 examples. So example 1, input is n, input is 2. So basically the length of the staircase is 2. So there are 2 steps, 2 distinct ways. We can take step. This is a solution. The second solution is to directly jump 2 steps. So there are 2 solutions. Step, that is a solution. The second solution is 2. So there are 2 distinct ways. The second example is when n equals 3. When n equals 3, there are 3 solutions. When n equals 3, that means there are 3 steps in the staircase. There are 3 solutions. 1, this is a solution. 1, 2, this is a solution. 2, 1, this is a third solution. So there are 3 solutions. 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. So there are 3 solutions. 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. All right. So let's think about it. So when n equals 0, when there are 0 steps in the staircase, how many ways do you think there are? There is only one way, that is to do nothing. So there is only one way to climb the staircase, that is to do nothing. Okay? When there is 1 step in the staircase, there is only one way, that is to take a step. Okay? So let's try to put everything in an array. When there are 0 steps, that is when the index equals 0, the value index equals 0, the value equals 1. When the index equal 1, which means there is only 1 step, we can take 1 step. So there is only 1 solution. Okay? So 0 has the index, or when the index is 0, the value is 0. When the index is 1, the value is 1. We will try to put it in an array. When the index is 2, that is when there are 2 steps in the staircase, there is 2 solutions, 1, and 2. So there are 2 steps in the staircase, 1, this is a solution. The second solution is 2, to jump. So there are 2 distinct solutions. So when it's 2, when the index is 2, the solution is 2. Okay? When the index is 3, the solution is 3. So when there are 3 steps, there is 1, 2, 2, 1. So there are 3 distinct solutions. These are the 3 distinct solutions. All right. So when there are 4 steps, there are 5 distinct solutions. 1, 1, this is a solution. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. So there are 5 distinct solutions, as we can see here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2, 2. So there are 5 distinct solutions. So when the index is 4, the solution is 5. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 5. Does this look familiar? Exactly, you got it right. This is the Fibonacci sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay? So what is that? What is the Fibonacci sequence? The Fibonacci sequence says that the value of an element equals the sum of the last 2 elements. The value of an element equals the sum of the value of the last 2 elements. So basically the value of 2 equals 1 plus 1. What will be the value of the next element? It will be 1 plus 2, it will be 3. What will be the value of the next element? It will be 2 plus 3, which equals 5. So what do you think is the value of the next element? Exactly, you got it right. 5 plus 3 equals 8. What do you think is the value of the next element? Exactly, 5 plus 8 equals 13. Okay? So what will be the value of the next element? It will be 8 plus 13, it will be 21. So just like that. So this is a Fibonacci sequence. All right. Okay. So we need to create an array we will solve this using TypeScript. So we need to create an array. It will be a Fibonacci array. So let's say here constant Fibonacci. We will say FIB Fibonacci, which means Fibonacci. Okay, it will be a number array which equals, we can initialize it with two numbers. We can initialize it with 1 1. That will be enough for it to get started. 1 1. This will be enough for it to get started, and we need to return the Fibonacci that has the index of n, and we need to return Fibonacci that has the index of n. That has the index of how many stairs in the staircase. Okay, so now the last thing we need to do is that we need to fill the Fibonacci sequence. So we say here while Fibonacci that has the index of n equals undefined, this means that as long as we haven't filled, as long as we will keep pushing in elements in the Fibonacci sequence, so we will push that and we will add that and we'll add that, add that until the Fibonacci that has the index of while it's equals to undefined, while the solution is undefined. So let's say this is the solution. For example, the index of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the index of 6, let's say equals n equals 6. We start n equals 6. We start from here. We add an element. Then we say, have we reached this element yet? Have we reached it? No, it's still undefined. Okay, add another element. Is this known? No, it's still undefined. Okay, add another element. This is still undefined. Add another element. This is still undefined. Add another element. This is known. Yeah. So that's what we will do. While Fibonacci that has the index of n equals undefined, this means while this value that we are trying to reach, we will keep adding elements in the array while an element in this index is not added yet. So we say here Fibonacci.push. Fibonacci.push. We wanna push. I told you that as we said that the value of an element equals the sum of the last two values. So we need the last two values in the array. So what are they? So this is Fibonacci that has the index of Fibonacci dot length minus 1 and plus, okay, Fibonacci that has the index of length, Fibonacci dot length minus 2. So every time we add another element, it is the sum of the last elements in the existing array. So this is it. So okay, let's try to run this code. Okay, so it's 1 1 2 3 5. Let's run it again. 1 1 2 3 5. That's exactly like the list. 1 1 2 3 5. Okay, so we tested here with 0 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4. Let's try to add another element, for example 5. Okay, and let's run 1 1 2 3 5 8. Okay, 1 1 2 3 5 8. Yep, that will work. Now let's copy that and paste it here. And so this is the solution, just if you wanna take a look at it. This is the solution if you wanna take a look at it. Now let's try to run this code. And it worked, it's accepted, and case 1 case 2 is accepted. Now let's try to submit this code. Let's see how this plays out. And it's accepted. All the test cases are passed. I hope you found this video to be helpful. Thanks a lot. Assalamu alaikum. One last thing to talk about in this video is the time complexity and space complexity. The interviewer in the interview might ask you, what do you think is the time complexity of your implementation, and what do you think is the space complexity of your implementation? So let's talk about that. So basically the time complexity here is order of magnitude of n. As we can see here, constant Fibonacci is a number array, and it is what is n? N is the numbers of steps in the staircase. So n is the number of steps in the staircase. So basically order of magnitude of n is optimum. So yeah, that is correct. But the space complexity is order of magnitude of n. This is not optimum. The optimum is order of magnitude of 1. I did not solve it for this video for simplicity, but I will tell you about the solution. So order of magnitude of n of space, because we have a space of or an array and it has numbers. So the optimum solution for space complexity, but I did not write it for the sake of simplicity to keep the video simple. But let me tell you what is so as you can see here, 1 2 3 4, the solution I wrote here is 4 lines only, but this will be like 10 lines or 20 lines. Okay, so I want to write 4 solutions in this video and explain it, but here I will explain to you what is the optimum solution in terms of space complexity. It's a little bit more complex. Since we are moving in Fibonacci, we only care about 3 numbers. The previous one, the previous one, the one before it, and the current number. So you are going to store only 3 numbers, the one before the previous, and the current. And then another number will be the current index. So for example, we are at number 3, and then we try to increment by shifting the numbers, and then we're getting the current. Now we are in number 4. Is that what we are looking for? No. Increment, shift, move another number. Now we are in number 5. Is that what we are looking for? No. Shift by shift step, and this the new one will be the sum of the last 2. Is this what we are looking for? I equals 6. Yes, exactly, that is what we are looking for. Okay, return this number. This is the optimum solution. I did not write it in code because it will be like 15 lines of code or something, but this solution is like 4 lines of code. I hope you found this video to be helpful. Thanks a lot. Assalamu alaikum.